Hi everyone, this is Sarah. Welcome back to my channel, Short Rest Manga, or hello if this is your first time here. It has been a while since I've said my intro. I've definitely been gone longer than a couple weeks. I apologize, my uploads pretty much stopped for all of May and June, so I do apologize for the lack of videos. Life's been a little crazy and a little busy at work, but I have this Right Stuff package to show you. This is pretty much my whole manga haul for May and June. I have a couple things I picked up in person that I'll show you guys at the end, but this is the star of the show today. I have placed an order from Right Stuff in late April and early May, and I'm now just near the end of June getting this package. And I think what was holding up a lot of it was a delayed pre-order. And I do have a little figure in here that I'm very excited to open and see. And yeah, without further ado, let me show you guys what I got from Right Stuff and crack this bad boy open. Oh wow. Oh, it has extra padding, which is very nice. I've never had a piece of cardboard come with it, which probably because of the figure. Oh my gosh! Maybe that's what we should start with. Because it's right here. Whoa. Guys! Look how cute this is! There's a whole set of these from Demon Slayer where it's all like the crew eating onigiri. I'll have to open this at the end and I'll show you guys in a little bit more detail. But yeah, this is something I was really excited for, which I didn't know. I would have to really be determined to get another figure from Right Stuff. Not that they didn't ship it well, obviously their shipping's great, but I was really surprised that you can't have a figure also qualify for the free shipping. So if I had, even though the dollar amount was over 75, I guess that makes sense. I'm not complaining, it's just I didn't know that, like, I think shipping for this was like $30. I'll have to I'll fact check here, just like the additional amount. It was a lot more. I understand maybe they have to use more packaging. I just, as a heads up to anyone else, it's like a lot of extra money for you. So I paid like another half of this figure's cost just to ship it, but anyway, I'm still happy and I'm excited to unbox it at the end. So this is something that my boyfriend Sam is reading. It's called Blue Giant. It's the omnibus version of it, the story, and this is 3 and 4. He's read 1 and 2, and he's really enjoying it so far. He's a musician, and he played in a jazz band for a while, and I think this really speaks to him. I haven't tried to read it yet. Let me know in the comments if you guys have ever checked this out. I know a lot of people in the manga community on YouTube have talked about it and praised it. I've seen Boogie Snacks talk about it, and it's probably something which is very convenient that I can just go off and grab it off his shelf. Here's the first little, oh, I guess this is the 3rd and 4th volume, but a little bit of the art at least. I don't think there would be any spoilers, hopefully, but as a warning. Yeah, so this is something for Sam, and that's it. Moving on. I think I'm just gonna slightly adjust the box. I don't know about you guys, but for me, I always enjoy seeing people pull it out of the box. I love watching unboxing videos of manga, so I like to leave part of it in frame because I don't know, I don't know, does anyone else like that? I don't know. Let me know, maybe I'm crazy, but the next things that I got volumes 1 and 2 of Komi Can't Communicate. This is a series that I think I've missed a lot of the hype train on, but It's I think pretty well known. It's about this girl in high school named Komi who people think she's just being posh and doesn't want to talk to anyone and thinks that they're kind of better, so they don't really talk to many people, but she just has like extreme anxiety and is very nervous about making friends and has a hard time just speaking up. So she, in here, yeah, I guess they describe her as like a, oh no, that's him. But she's just, yeah, very anxious at school and has social anxiety, and she meets Tadano, who is a total wallflower, and they basically become friends when she realizes that, oh, she's not doing this on purpose, she really wants to communicate and make friends. So it's their journey about, you know, just their silly adventures about making more friends in high school. And I've heard a lot of mixed things. I feel like people really love it or they really are, it's not for them. And I believe it is a panel manga as well. Here's some of the characters. I do really love Komi's design. She's gorgeous. Or maybe it's not panel. Why did I think it was panel? Okay, it is. I was like, what's happening? Yeah, so it's like Tomo-chan is a girl format. And so yeah, I'm excited to give it a try. Again, the art and the covers are always beautiful when I see like the new releases. So it's like, man, I should just get my hands on this. But I can always use another comedy manga that makes me laugh. You know, after reading kind of a more serious series and then moving on to something like Komi, I feel like it's a great balance to have in a collection. So yeah, picked up 1 and 2. The next 2 volumes I got from something I'm really enjoying, and that is Dead Dead Demons DDDD Destruction. And wow, guys, I'm really enjoying this series, and these covers are gorgeous. This is volume 4. I love how it folds onto the back, and these are really nice editions. They like fold. I really like them. I was kind of nervous with like, if you go, the base price is $15 for one of these, and they're very skinny. So I was kind of nervous, like, man, do I really want to pay this much? Of course, you get a little discount off of Right Stuff, but it's very worth it. The quality is really nice. And the art style, Asano's art style, like, it is beautiful. It encaptures me. Every volume, I don't want to look ahead, there's spoilers, because I think I just finished reading volume 3, so I'm on 4, which I think this is 4, perfect. I can continue on. This is volume 5, again with the really cool flaps. Yeah, the art, everything about this series. This is a great series. It's so hard, I'm really bad at explaining series, but it's basically about a group of girls in high school graduating and applying to like college exams, and them dealing with their everyday life on top of this mothership, this alien mothership that's just been over Tokyo for like 3 years, and it's just they've become complacent with it, and it's just now part of everyday life with the radiation, the A-rays is what they call it, and it's got such political, it's great. I'd say if you like Asano and you're looking for just something that's not the normal, but a little bit more in depth, like something these are very different series. But I'm not gonna do it justice. I just have been really enjoying this series, and I'm so excited to have these now. 5 they didn't have when I ordered, because I try to only order in stock things so they ship on time, but I guess it didn't matter in this sense. But yeah, I didn't get 5 in this order. So another volume I have in this box is Magus of the Library, volume 4. Now this, I actually haven't started, I haven't started reading volume 1 yet. I've been just picking up the volumes. I think I've 1 through 3, and I remember when I was placing this order, I think this was something that I saw had just come out, and I was like, this is, my time. I feel like I might as well just stay up to date if I know I'm gonna read it. And the Manga Sloth was one of the people that talked about this the most and had a lot of good things to say about it. It is volume 4, so I'm trying to be careful. but the art looks really beautiful. I'm a sucker for anything library, and so yeah, I just really wanted to pick it up to get up to date with the series. And so when I do start it, I have volumes 1 through 4. It is up there on my list to read, but as you guys know, I kind of had a pause in my reading, so I'm a little behind again. But yeah, I'm looking forward to starting this series for sure. Okay, so this was actually the pre-order that I was waiting on that got delayed, and that is Rent a Girlfriend, Volume 6, and it's always, I mean, this series, okay, it's just, the art is beautiful. I love the volumes, they're really, really good. I'm trying to open here. I'm excited to meet this character. Okay. There's a lot of fans. It's a good balance of fan service, I feel like, in this series. I don't even remember this character's name, but she's just introduced into the end of Volume 5, and now is on the cover of Volume 6, so this got delayed, and I know that delayed my order as well, but yeah, I'm very excited to be up to date with Rent a Girlfriend. I've been really enjoying the series, not expecting to like it as much. I've been trying to get away from a lot of just the rom-coms, the like kind of lighthearted rom-coms, even though, you know, I just bought Komi Can't Communicate. But I'm really pleasantly surprised with this series. I bought it originally just on hype, and it definitely, you know, lives up to the hype. I've been really liking it, and yeah, glad to have Volume 6. Aha! So now I have a bunch of just pre-orders next, and one is Blue Period Volume 3. Yeah, this was a surprising buy. I think this was another thing I bought because, or volumes 1 and 2, because I can't remember whose video was. So I'm sorry I can't give them the credit, but they had just talked about it, and I remember they just came back in stock on Bright Stuff, and I was like, I have to get it now or they'll be out of stock. And yeah, I was really glad. I've been really enjoying Blue Period. I love the characters, and honestly, I love learning about art. Art is really cool. Art's one of those hobbies and careers that, like, I never, like, tried in. I just was like, yeah, this is hard, or it felt like it was too deep for me to really get into. But so I love seeing these characters find themselves and find their passions through art. And yeah, so Volume 3. Okay, another pre-order. Another pre-order, because I've been loving this series, and that is The Way of the House Husband, Volume 5. I'm so pumped to read this. Like, wait, this series was actually one of the first things I bought that, I think in January, like whenever I started getting really back into manga again. For you guys that saw the video where I talked about just how I got into manga, I started in high school collecting, and then when I went to college, it all kind of stopped. And so now, just this past January, I started to get into it again, and this was one of the series that was coming out, and it's so hilarious. I love it so much. I really like the manga. I don't think I personally would recommend the anime. I think it's not really an adaptation. I think I guess you could always check out the anime if you want. I'd really recommend the manga because I think it brings the characters a little bit to life more, and then the anime, I don't think it's fully, well, I'm not going to talk bad about it, but I think this is a better way to experience the series. And I hope if you're reading it, you're enjoying it as much as I am, because I really, really love this series. Okay. So the next 3 are kind of like my bigger purchases. And I've been trying to pick up this next series that I'll show you a little bit by bit when I can. Oh, I see there's already some ink damage on the back. That's okay. And that's Fruits Baskets, the collector's edition. And I, again, won't get into it too much because I've already talked about this. I've never finished reading or watching Fruits Baskets, and the first edition of the manga and this edition, I haven't read the full story. I still don't know how it ends. I've been avoiding, you know, it's like one of those shows where I could like get spoiled at any time. Because it's been so long, it's fair game. But I haven't seen the ending or read it, and I'm just trying to get through the story through these volumes. And then I'll watch, because I think the newer anime is like entering its final episode, so I really got to catch up on this series, and I'm really happy to do it through these beautiful collector's editions. I'm very, very happy to have picked this up. They're hard to find on Right Stuff. They go in and out of stock randomly, so I'm really happy to get volume 3. Okay, so this next volume is another, it's I believe an omnibus as well. I know less about this series. This series I've seen in the community a lot. I've seen a lot of people pick it up and recommend it, and it's definitely something that I don't think I ever would have picked up without seeing a lot of other people love it, and that is Kaiji, Gambling Apocalypse. And I can say I'm very pleasantly surprised with like the quality of this volume. I don't know what it is, I'm just a sucker for these flaps, I guess. But I don't know too much about this series except for it's about this guy, I don't know his name. It could be Kaiji, I don't know. Yep, Kaiji Ito. He is, I guess I could just read the back, it's right here if you're interested. But he is pretty much just kind of by the Yakuza corners him and tries to get him to gamble for higher stakes. Like his life can be on the line, so it's like, I guess a drama, but yeah, not something I would have normally picked up. I know a lot of people are hesitant about the art style. The art style really doesn't bother me. I'm definitely not someone who would knock a series just because of their art. I can be picky, maybe or have like an opinion on it, but I definitely would just not drop a series because of art. But yeah, it looks very interesting. And if you guys have read this series, let me know what you thought, if you think I'll like it. But definitely gonna give it a try because there's only 2. I think there's volume 1 and there's only one other one released, so I'm not too far behind if I want to catch up. So yeah, I'm excited to see what this is all about. Okay, the last thing in this box before I go back to the figure, and this was something that's been on my list to pick up in another flap. This is just this is just a haul of the flaps pretty much, but that is Monster Volume 1. 10% of the reason I want to collect this series is because all the volumes make a picture at the end. I think that's so satisfying. Yeah, this is by Naoki Urasawa, and my boyfriend is currently reading 20th Century Boys. He pretty much, I think, just got the final volume. I think he just completed the series, actually. And he literally, every time he was reading a volume, at least 10 times per volume, was like, this is the best ever. And I believe it. It's a lot of people's favorite series, or in their top 10. So Monster is by the same mangaka, and I was like, you know, I really want to read this drama thriller. And it was actually in stock, again, on Right Stuff. I feel like because they have a lot of good deals, Volume 1 is very hard to find in stock. It's not like out of print or anything. But so I was really excited that they had it. Very excited to start reading it. Definitely on the back burner until I can catch up with a lot of different... Oh wow, yeah. Because I've been peeking in 20th Century Boys, but yeah, the art style is definitely familiar to me. Yeah, it's really cool. I'm excited to give it a read. Again, I'm going in pretty blind. Besides, I know it's about a doctor, surgeon, who is blamed for murder, and he's got to prove he didn't do it, I believe. That's what it's about. But yeah, I was really, really happy they had it in stock and so excited to have it. These, it's just like all really quality volumes. So yeah, excited to have it and be able to see it on my shelf. Oh, and I almost forgot to show you guys the last couple things I picked up in person to complete this haul. The first thing I picked up was volume 2 of Love Me, Love Me Not. I picked up the first volume, I think in April sometime, when I was in a local comic store because it was on sale, and I started reading it. It was making me laugh. It seemed pretty cute. I haven't finished the first volume, but I picked up volume 2 because if I like it, well, I would like volume 2. And it was making me chuckle. It was a little different than the average shoujo, I feel like, with the humor and some of the dialogue, which made me laugh, and I thought it was pretty quirky, so I'm excited to finish volume 1 and start volume 2 and get a new shoujo series in my life, because as that will bring me to my next thing that I picked up. A series I've been really enjoying, oh, little sneak peek, is Blue Flag. And this is volume 8, so this is the final volume in the series. And this was one of the shoujos I was currently reading. And wow, I am so excited to have volume 8. The covers just continue to be beautiful, and the story continues to make me happy, make me sad. And I am so excited to see how this series ends. I hope everyone is smiling just like this. I hope that's how it ends, but we'll see. And yeah, this has come to an end, and also Strawberry Shortcake Cake is now completed, which I believe I showed in my last haul. I don't even know, it's a blur now. So yeah, having Love Me, Love Me Not to kind of just swing into is very exciting, and this is very exciting. I'm so excited to see how this ends. And then, as I mentioned earlier in the Right Stuff box, I didn't have volume 5, but now I do. I went and picked it up because I knew I was going to be missing it to keep reading after volume 4. And so at my local bookstore, I was able to pick this up. And again, with just this lovely, lovely art. Yeah, so happy to have volume 5 and be able to just keep trucking along. And the last thing I got because I had just seen a few new, Manga Tama had a new video recently out, and Boogie Snacks, and they both in their own videos were talking about this series, and that is Grand Blue Dreaming. I think I've seen a lot of people actually talk about this. I feel like Prom G has talked about this series, and just like a lot of people have been raving about it, enjoying it. And I think Base Senpai as well. Like a lot of, yeah, I'm just like, as I said that, like some people like it. I feel like I've seen this so much in the community recently, and just constantly, honestly, not just recently. So I decided to pick up volume 1, and it's supposed to be a little ecchi, which I don't mind. It's supposed to be funny. The art, wow, is stunning on the first cover. I think just about a bunch of college students and their dive club, I was gonna say swimming club, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's, yeah, diving. So yeah, just to see the shenanigans they get up to, and I thought I'd give it a shot because I'm always looking for a good comedy series. Probably some of my, if not, it is. It's like my favorite type of manga to read. I just love a good laugh. So yeah, excited to have volume 1 and see what this story is all about. Okay guys, this is just a little bit more of a close-up of my Zenitsu figure from Demon Slayer. Again, I forget what the title of the figure is called. Like it's like a type, it's like a set. There's a bunch of different Demon Slayer characters eating the snack, onigiri, and it's just so cute. And I just also really love that he's sitting. And I think, yeah, he has a little block, or you can prop him up like to sit. And I just, as soon as I realized that, I was like, oh my gosh, how cute would it be to sit on my desk while I worked? And he would give me motivation to keep on going. Oh gosh, he's really in there. Ah! Oh, there he goes. Oh wow, I thought, okay, he comes, I think, in one little piece. Zenitsu, don't worry, I will save you. Okay, there's tape right here. Oh. What is happening? Ah! Okay. Oh gosh. Look. Wow. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Oh, the bird just goes right on top. I did forget his bird's name. Too bad. It's a little close. Let me back. Wow. Let me get this out of here. Oh. Wow, it's so, he's so adorable. Don't mind my mess of cords. Oh, he looks so good. Zenitsu is probably one of my favorite characters. I know he's the comedy relief character and he's pretty over the top silly, but I really appreciate that in a show. And honestly, like, if I, was a demon slayer, I'd probably just be like him. I'd think I'm about to die all the time. I probably relate too much. We probably cry about the same amount, so it's when I saw him eating, I thought this was one of the cutest things ever. I'd love to get a lot of the other ones in the set so they're all hanging around, having a good time, but I gotta think financially as well. Okay guys, I'm losing daylight, so I'm gonna wrap up this video. Yes, so this is everything that I bought for the months of May and June. And wow, I am very happy with these purchases. Happy to keep reading a lot of these great series and check out some new ones. And of course, this guy, Zenitsu, he's so adorable. I'm very happy with him. And of course, he's going to be in a lot of pictures randomly. I just love that he can sit anywhere and be content. So yes, I'm very happy with this haul. Let me guys know what you think down in the comments. I hope you've been well. Let me know what you've been reading. I'm very excited to get back to being more active again on YouTube and interacting in the comments. So very excited to see what you guys have read and if you read any of these series. And let me know if I should expect anything out of some series. Again, like Kaiji, I'm kind of going into blind. And a little bit of Grand Blue Dreaming as well. I hope it's my type of humor. I feel like it's going to be like a hit or miss, kind of like series like Komi Can't Communicate, so we'll see. But thank you guys so much for watching and supporting me, leaving a comment, subscribing if you'd like, if you really enjoyed the video, and I will see you much more in July. I'm hoping to get a better upload schedule. Maybe instead of every week, I think I'm going to try to do every other week and have a longer video than, so maybe instead of like a 15 or 20 minute video every week, I'll just have 30 to 40 minute video every other week. So I'm gonna try that out. I'll see how it goes. If you guys have any suggestions, I'd love to hear them as well. And yes, thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!